Hi, Dionysis. Welcome once again.
Hello, Sinem. Thanks for having me back.
I would like to ask your opinion on the challenges that the regulatory frameworks EU ETS feel EU provides, and what can shipping companies do to tackle them?
This is a nice question. The challenges that new regulations, both EU ETS and Fuel EU, pose to the industry are, of course, challenges related to emissions management and emission understanding, cost calculation, having a good grasp and understanding of EU ETS and Fuel EU compliance and their penalties, the ability to run different scenarios, the ability to potentially run a pooling management system, have good analytics in a company, and of course, to have a setup a proper counterparty network for the alternative fuels procurement. Shipping company, of course, can employ different ways in tackling these challenges, such as investing in digitalization and technologies, building rapport and building collaboratory relationships with different solid alternative fuel suppliers that have global reach, create specific departments within the company that will do either pooling management and have a clear understanding of the emissions, and of course, the whole grasp of the UTS and Fuel EU compliance and penalties.
And what type of alternative fuels are available at the moment for the maritime industry?
At the moment, we see that the most prominent alternative fuel that is being available are, of course, biofuels and their blends. They're quite available in big hub ports, but also we see a ramping up in different areas and suppliers coming in the game, even in niche ports. Namely, when Baseblue can supply in over 150 ports these biofuels and their blends. And they are seeming to be the immediate solution, of course, due to them being able to be burned from the existing assets in the maritime industry, avoiding the stranded assets. In the near future, we'll see for sure other types of alternative fuels being developed, like sustainable ammonia, sustainable methanol, and then sustainable ammonia types, and potentially even other alternative fuels in the future. But of course, the scaling of these would come starting with sustainable methanol around 2027, 2028 and beyond.
And how can someone choose the appropriate type or grade of alternative fuels for their vessels?
One can choose the appropriate type of grade of alternative fuels by, of course, consulting the engine manufacturer, understanding what they are able to burn on their vessels and what the engine manufacturers allow. Of course, to also involve the classification societies and potentially the hull and machinery insurances to make sure that they have a clear understanding on what capacities the vessel have to burn specific alternative fuels, to what blend ratios, to what feedstocks, in order to, of course, understand what is allowed and what is covered. That will be, of course, furtherly depicted in charter parties or the usage of the owners themselves of these alternative fuels.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Dionysis. Goodbye.